When you spoke earlier about us creating our own suffering unnecessarily, I'd like to try to stop doing that and still be able to learn the lessons I'm supposed to be learning here.
You can learn through joy. You can learn through deliciousness. You can learn through love. Contrast serves you because you have come to become masters of energy. Creating thoughts into things is creating from the non-physical into the physical, manifesting into the physical, yes? And so then you understand, as energy, there are higher vibrations and there are lower vibrations as you have come to know them in your terms, yes? There are the emotions that are considered at the higher end of the spectrum of what you know of as the emotional guidance scale, and there are energies, emotions that are reflective on the lower end. The higher end would be joy, passion, happiness. The lower end examples are sadness, depression, anger, hate. The higher end energies are more in harmony with love, and so the importance of the energies at the lower end of the scale, as you know it in your terms, are important because in physical form, it is the movement of energy, the raising up of your emotions through your thoughts, meaning your vibration, and then the contrast, which causes you to dip your energy down. It is here, when that happens, that you become a purposeful, deliberate creator. When you have contrasting interactions or events that cause your limiting beliefs to engage, which will engage your what you call negative emotions. When you are realizing that your energy has taken what Michelle calls the downward dip, then it is there that you have the ability to use the power of your present by changing your thought that will allow your energy to raise back up. And so through life, what you have is you have energy moving like this, up and down, up and down. And it is through the movement of this energy that you create thoughts into things. It is this flow that you have come to master. You see, the up and the down, and the having the conscious thought of when to push your energy up and when to experience it shifting down. And so you have been doing this. Some operate more in the lower echelon of the emotional guidance scale, the energy scale, in your terms, than others. The idea is to be comfortable because it is the balance that you need. You have heard the expression that in order to love all of who you are, you must also love all of the experiences that shaped you. Yes? And so then appreciate your challenges. Appreciate those times that you look upon negatively, for they have served you. What you want is to evolve into an energy vibration where your challenges come in the form of questions instead of emergencies. Yes? Yes. And so if you can do this, then I recommend the same to you, which we just discussed beforehand. Your beliefs are only thoughts that you continue to think. And so you can create either the language, verbal practice 10 minutes a day, or you can set aside time 10 minutes a day for your mental practice to shift your energy. This is not the same as meditation. Meditation is also a practice that is very useful in that it will neutralize your energy for a time. Yes? Yeah. But there is also this additional practice that you can do as well. Many are not used to focusing the power of their thought for 10 minutes at a time. If you choose to use the verbal approach, I recommend that you type it so that you only have to read it, yes? To focus your thought, then, without it, for many becomes a struggle if you are not practiced and used to focusing the attention of your thought in the direction that you want for 10 minutes at a time. 10 minutes doesn't sound like a lot until you have started it. You understand? And so, first, the challenges that you have experienced are good. That feels strange to say to you, does it not? I can feel it. That it feels strange to you for me to offer you those words, because in your mind you have already categorized them as bad and negative, yes? But they served you, and so anything that serves your evolution is good. And you can begin to change your perspective about those negative events or experiences by verbally acknowledging a different belief about them every day. When you do that, you have taken away some of their energy power. Do you understand that?
Yes.
By shifting your perspective at anything, you shift the energy of your belief that is aimed at it. So first, nothing bad has happened to you. Nothing wrong ever does. More than you recognize, everything is always working out for you. This whole existence is designed to serve you. And so that is the beginning framework. Now let us move to the second part of your question.
Find my purpose. Like I kind of just feel lost sometimes. And I feel like when I experience the bumps in the road, so to speak, am I supposed to take a different path?
You are not supposed to do anything. Remember, there is no wrongness in your path. There is no badness in your decisions. There is only choice. And so if you come to a place where you have choices, it would behoove you to ask yourself in this manner. And though many in this culture use the word inner being instead of soul, we will use this term as well. Inner being, what do you think I should do? And stay silent and listen for the answer. For it is true what Abraham says, ask and it is given. It is the question method that Michelle has begun to use in her creating process. Now, you see, there has been another guide that has stepped forward to guide her in the learning of the management of this kind of energy. The asking is critical. It is okay that you have difficulty forming a decision. The framing of the question energetically also emits an energy from which there must be a response. It is law, you see. If you ask the question, inner being, what should I do? Should I turn left or should I turn right? And allow the clarity to come in, you will be happily surprised by this method of communication between you and you. There is another example, however, that Michelle has begun to play with, because all of this is play. All of this energy work, energy manipulation to become the next level deliberate and purposeful creator is all play. And so the next level you can ask, if you wish to play differently, is say, let us use an example of a career. I wonder how the universe is going to deliver my next delicious career. Now, you can replace those words with any other words. I wonder how the universe is going to deliver my next highest paid career opportunity. I wonder who are all of the people the universe are going to bring into my experience to let me know that I've created this. You see, the vibration of the question requires an answer. And although many who follow Abraham think of it in literal terms of a car or a house or a vacation, they do not think of it in terms often as just a question. For you see, the answer is also a manifestation, is it not? It's the manifestation of clarity, which is what you want. Let me say here and affirm to you, your purpose here is to evolve. You came to learn. Nothing that has happened in your experience was wrong. Nothing that you have learned and expanded from was bad. If you wish to learn differently now, and you wish to learn through other experiences, you are in complete control of your reality. So of course, you may do whatever you wish, which is why other philosophers have said, you did not come here to suffer. Suffering is a choice, you see. And Abraham affirms this by confirming your authority in the creation of your own reality by saying, there is no assertion. That is an energy explanation. There is only attraction. You have heard this before? So if you think in terms of everything being energy, then all of the things that you have been hearing will begin to make sense to you, the clarity. If you are unsure of daily decisions of what to do here and what to do there, you may ask your inner being, or you may ask the universe you may ask, I wonder how. Notice how the question does not instruct the universe on how to deliver. And why is that? Because the framing of the question itself is from an unlimited fashion, and it allows the answer to be delivered in the easiest, least resistant, regarding the energy, possible way. You understand this? If you ask the question, I wonder how the universe is going to deliver $1 million, which you certainly have the free will to do. But why? Why would you do that? Why would you, if you're going to say 1, why not say 10? If you're going to say 10, why not say 100? If you're going to say 100, why not say 1 billion? You understand now the perspective of an unlimited question. Yes? If you say, I wonder how the universe is going to deliver my new Ford car that I have been wanting. Yes? That is a limited question, but it is a nuance, and I will explain why, since you are going to use this technique now to reshape your reality. Yes? You could say, I wonder how the universe is going to deliver that delicious car that's going to please and delight me like never before. And now you've allowed the universe the ability to not just deliver one kind of car, one kind of path. You understand? It could deliver a Mercedes. It could deliver a BMW, because you have removed the limitations, the energy of the limitations from the constructed question that you see. And so I would recommend for you to either do the verbal or mental 10-minute practice that we discussed before, in addition to your usual meditation. But also, I would encourage you to utilize the method that Michelle has been practicing with the last 3 to 4 weeks, which have been delighting her almost every day. Now, does that mean that the contrast still does not come into her experience from time to time? It does. But that is the time when negative events or experiences come into her experience, she stops and she consciously tells herself, that's right. It cannot always stay up here in this vibration. I know that if I stay all the way up here in this vibration all the time, my energy is not moving. I know that my energy has to move in order for me to create. And therefore, I know it cannot always stay here, but it should not always stay here either. And so I understand now. I have this opportunity to deal with a challenge that is unpleasant. I have opportunity now to deal with contrast or a challenge that is serving me because it is making me use the power of my deliberate thought to, one, change my perspective of the challenge that has come into my experience. Yes? Two, appreciate and honor that I need it in order to grow. Three, I'm now going to change my thoughts and remind myself that I can create anything that I want, which is going to move my energy back up and get me more in harmony with the energy of unconditional love that is me. And so then you see it begin to go like this, yes? Howsoever, you can instead ask questions. Clarity is a manifestation that will serve you most, you see. Clarity will not only answer decisive questions, clarity also comes in ways that remind you. It is a request from a communication from the non-physical part of you and the non-physical part of your reality to come forth and come in. And the more you do that, the more you're establishing the relationship where you are going to be confused less and less every day. You will be more sure of yourself and you will begin to resonate the energy of confidence. You understand?
Thank you very much.
Are more than welcome. Humility is not a word that non-physical cares for. You may be interested in knowing that. And we actually prefer you in terms that you can understand full of yourself. Yes? Full of yourself. And there is a deliciousness and a humor of the energy that you are emitting when you are full of yourself. When you are not concerned of the rightness or the wrongness in any particular stance that you are in as you are being full of yourself. You understand? I am amazing. I am the best creator that I've ever encountered on the planet. You see how you say things about yourself, even if you do not believe they're true, yes? Confidence is a very delicious energy resonance to us, you see. And it is very amusing. And it actually has us cheering you on when you resonate it. It is a very delicious energy that you should know about. And so the more you harmonize with clarity, the more you frame unlimited questions so that you can receive unlimited answers. Yes? And unlimited manifestations. You see, then what begins to happen is, as you recognize them, the neurons in your brain start to fire. Some that have never fired before. And when that starts to happen, your body will respond to the new perspective and the energy of it. And what happens then, as you repeat this process, you become more confident, more sure of yourself, less concerned with negativity, less concerned with others, to be quite honest. And you will get to a place where very nonchalantly, if you continue this pattern, where what others think of you does not even register in your field of awareness because you do not care. Because the confidence and the tempo of your own energy is going to replace the negative energies that you have been harmonizing with and that you have been creating from in this reality, you see.